Yeah, maybe the lobster Benedict would probably be the best thing I had out there.
Okay, I like it. Okay, so we're going to do a new segment that we have now. It's called The High Five. The High Five is 5 questions to be answered rapidly in succession like this. And then you give it to them. People judge you based off your high five, and we put it on the internet. Are you ready?
I am ready.
All
High
right.
five.
The High Five with the Gourmand Guide. Tacos or burgers?
Tacos.
Whiskey or beer?
Eek. Whiskey.
Colorado or Cali?
Cali.
City or mountains?
City life.
Cherry Creek or Rhino?
Pick Rhino.
Oh, shit. Okay. I think that was 5. If that was 4, I count like 4 scale.
I do like Rhino. It's more, it's like a different vibe. Like the people are different, obviously. But I feel like it's just a little bit more cultured in Rhino. Different aesthetic with the street art. I'm a big fan of the art. Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Definitely Rhino.
Okay, so we come into our last segment of the night. This is kind of our most casual segment, although the whole thing is pretty fucking casual. These are questions that we stole from other people on the internet, but we like them, so we wanted to ask them. The first question is, if you had to have sex with one cartoon character, who would it be?
One cartoon character, okay.
You have to have sex with one cartoon character.
It's like, does Superwoman count?
Was she a cartoon? I feel like she wasn't a
take
cartoon.
That back. You know, I don't say Superwoman. Fuck. That's a tough one.
You could have Lois Griffin. You could have Jasmine, Ariel from Little Mermaids, Jessica Rabbit, Miss Piggy. We had someone say that one time, and they're like, fuck, can we take that question?
No, yeah, maybe Jessica Rabbit.
Okay, do you watch anime?
Yeah, but I don't know the people names off the top of their head. But yeah, I would say to keep it simple, Jessica Rabbit or... Yeah, we'll stick with Jessica Rabbit.
All right, that's not a bad one. All right. So this one's the Stone d'Appetit question of the night. Let's say you worked a long day, you took a lot of pictures, you didn't get to eat a lot. Let's say all the other people in the influencer group got all the samples before you did, and you're just starving. If you come home, what is that snack or that go-to food you just want to eat before you just tuck her out and go to bed?
I'm a huge sweets person.
Okay.
So 9 times out of 10 it would probably be some muffin of some sort.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
That's not sweet though. You said something sweet. People are expecting Snickers or Sour Patch Kids.
Nah, I'm more of a blueberry muffin type of guy.
Is that the sweetness that you look for? I mean, I love a blueberry muffin.
I mean,
but that's not. I wouldn't consider that I like sweets and then recommend a fucking blueberry muffin. That's not what real people say.
More like chocolate.
No, I don't care what you eat late at night, but you just threw me for a loop when you said you said sweets and then you.
Yeah, I indulge in hella blueberry muffins and. And donuts. Donuts is another huge thing.
So you've seen this craze that's kind of taken over Denver recently. What's your stance on this new donut game? There's obviously multiple mochi spots. There's
right.
these. I mean, when did donuts go from 79 cents to $4 fucking dollars?
Yeah, I know.
Is it the same day that the burger went to $15 instead of $3?
Yeah, I think so. I think this trend of gourmet donuts is
But you can have gourmet donuts without paying $4 for them. And they don't have to be gaudy and topped with fucking everything in the kitchen.
Yeah, and that's just I feel like it's a trend. I feel like eventually it's going to be something else that comes along and these ungodly donuts are going to be a thing of the past. But I get a lot of donuts. Shout out to the Donut Club. They always hook me up.
I don't. Is that a thing?
Yeah, the Donut Club.
What
Have
is
you
it?
not been to? They have like
We don't take all the.
five different locations. They just opened up one in Central City.
Okay.
I guess that's formerly known as Stapleton. But they have
I was
one.
I was thinking of the place with the casinos. I was like, that's a random place to put one.
Yeah, they have one there. They have one in Rhino. They have one in Lakewood. Or
Okay.
Belmar.
The Donut Club.
Yeah.
Interesting. But at the same time, I'm not really a sweets guy. I've done OMG or whatever it's called, the one that's run out of the Fifth Strings Kitchen, and they're not really as much sweet as they were savory. They have like
Right.
sesame and honey, and they're not too terribly sweet ones. So, and I do the mochi with Third Culture because I like their drinks. Their lattes are really good, and they have the new
Yeah,
location in
then they
Rhino.
just opened up a new mochi donut spot.
Yeah, right across the fucking street.
And so, I haven't had a chance
When it
to go
rains,
check
it
them
pours,
out.
man.
Yeah, and like I said, it's just a trend. Like that's.
So do you keep like Innemans in that fridge as well, or do you just buy local only? You don't buy like the shelf stock?
9 times out of 10, yeah. Like if I'm at King Supers, if they have something on sale, I'm swiping it up.
So are you ever one that maybe grabs a donut and eats it while they shops? Because I do that sometimes. Not often, but sometimes.
I have done that
Whole
before.
Foods Pizza as well.
I'm one of the people though. Like if I'm thirsty in the store,
Oh yeah,
it's
grab
gonna
a
be
bottle.
empty by the time I go to check out.
Well, see, I oftentimes growing up, especially like yesteryear, we'll say probably this week, I'll just eat that whole bitch and it's just gone before I get there. And it's like
Yeah.
I could throw this box away and not pay for it, or I could just pay for
Do
it.
the right thing.
Yeah. But every now and then I'm like,
Yeah,
fuck Amazon a little bit. If I eat this pizza and don't pay for it.
Yeah, like
But
is it really
imagine
gonna hurt them pockets?
Imagine though, like Cherry Creek magazine's like, thief steals one slice of pizza, known for his antics and stupidity on the internet, now has a criminal record
for stealing one slice of pizza.
for it was $7.99 from Whole Foods. Okay,
Everything organic.
so you did really well with the Stoned Appetite question of the week. This is our last question of the night, but before we go, if everyone liked the episode, don't be shy. Go subscribe to the podcast. Give us 5 stars. Even if you didn't like this episode, give us 5 stars. Even if you don't like this podcast at all, just give us 5 stars. It's not that hard. Also, Keith, before we go, tell everybody where they can find you on social media.
Yeah, you can follow me at Gourmand God.
Spell it for them because I don't think I did that, and I'm not very bright.
And
You just had to look it up. There's your fucking name.
because I have to make sure because I usually it has an underscore and I
know.
always
Hey,
forget.
You're preaching to the choir.
So it's the Gourmand God, GOURMAND GUIDE. That's where you can find me. Also, you can hit the link in my bio. It has my website. It's still, kind of under construction, but we got a lot of big things coming for the summertime. So definitely want to make sure you're signed up for the email list so you can stay plugged in.
I love it. Sign up for the email list. I literally I bounce restaurant ideas off Keith all the time. So when y'all see the things that y'all like, I only post things that I like. I don't care if it's new or if it's old. There's 7 posts from Hop Alley because I fucking like that place. And so when I find a new spot, oftentimes it's because of you or the Denver food scene Instagram pages, or it's because of our friends over at Do 303 or things along those lines. So I appreciate the work you've done, but you're not out of the woods yet. This is the last question of the night, and the dogs know it. Tomorrow, or we'll just say it's the Last Supper. Tomorrow you die. You can have 3 people join you for this mythical dinner, but they cannot be friends or family. They can be dead or alive, anybody in history, but they can't be friends or family. Think on it.
Mike Tyson.
Great lead off. I love it.
Yeah, he just seemed like, outside of like the stuff you see about him in the media, but like I've watched like his podcast sometimes, and just like him just having like those real talks. Definitely Mike Tyson.
That's what's up.
Maybe Joe Rogan. Yeah, let's go Joe Rogan.
Y'all are just gonna talk about fighting all night,
right? And probably Jay-Z, so we can figure out how to get paid.
There you go. Well, it would be your last supper, so you wouldn't have to worry.
I can pass that information along.
There you go. Just record the conversation. Exactly. Give us a little bit of insight. What is like? I mean, you're a Southern boy. What's the food that are you going to go back to Southern roots of dank eats? Or are you going to choose something that you had at your later life? What's the Last Supper?
The Last Supper would probably be something my mom makes. So definitely going back to Southern roots. Something fried, probably a pork chop. Like I feel like every time I go home, my mom always fries me a pork chop. So
good. Do you have where's your pork chop of choice out here?
That I have not found yet.
Well, let me put you on one. Cora Faye's.
Okay, I've heard of them.
And Aurora. They used to be on Colorado Boulevard. They have a Cajun twang to them, but they're just good old-fashioned Southern, cafe. It's good.
Cora's, okay. Definitely have to check them out.
And then Welton Street Cafe.
I've heard of them too. I can't say that I've been to either of those.
Welton Street's only doing takeout right now since the pandemic.
Right.
But they have a bomb-ass cafe. If you
we're going to have to check that out.
Yeah, let's hit up lunch. And everybody join me in going to Welton Street Cafe. Go support them. It's fantastic food. I back it. All right. Well, that was a great episode. Keith, I appreciate you joining us. It's time for us to cheers our glasses. Let's catch a buzz. And we thank all of our listeners not only for supporting us along the way, but for all the 5-star reviews as well. We do appreciate it. Keith?
Yeah, man, I appreciate you having me on. Like I said, it's just crazy. Like, we are just in here chilling, but you just have so many cool guests. So I'm glad I can be in like this number of.
Dude, you're a cool fucking guest. I don't know what prestigious list you think that we have on this podcast, but you're a cool motherfucker. We like having cool motherfuckers on this podcast, so I appreciate you joining us today. Yeah, I enjoy shooting the shit with you every time, and I think our followers are going to love joining the Gourmand gang. Yeah. I think they're going to love your insight into the Colorado scene, as well as, as the footprint grows.
Yeah, I feel like I've gotten a lot of people who followed you that follow me now and found me through you. So
that's only because you've been putting me on the dank food. So man, I appreciate you, my man.
Man, I appreciate you having me. It's been fun.
Man, anytime. You are literally welcome back anytime. Welcome to the Smoke Shack. This is what we do. We come and shoot the shit a couple days a week. If you want to come talk about what you got on the weekend docket, if you got a new restaurant you want to promote, you come on this podcast and you come talk with us. We record every single week.
I will say this before we go. I do plan to have some sort of, I guess, food event, something super small. I feel like between the people I know a few chefs, so maybe do like a, small private event. It's a test kitchen at, my apartment, super nice. So that's like the next big thing that I have in the works right now.
Hell yeah. All right. Well, y'all
definitely invited. So.
Fuck yeah. I'll be there with bells on, and our followers would gladly buy tickets. I feel like they love experiences. We love to eat. We love to party. We like good cocktails, good bud, and good people. So you check all those boxes, and you're welcome on this podcast anytime. I also have a friend I want to put you in contact with who was talking about doing a food event as well. Shout out to our boy Matty Eats from last week.
I fuck with Matty.
Matty was talking about getting one together too. So let's super collab this party. But y'all stay tuned. Make sure you're following along. Be subscribed to his newsletter so you're up to date on new restaurants and a lot better picks than ours. Until next week, we say stay thirsty, or till tomorrow, stay thirsty, stay hungry. Cheers.